welcome to another episode of 𝗕𝗏𝒄 Reviews. The last episode before I leave for 3 months. I didn't really plan on doing this one, but I just kind of fell into it. It's kind of a story. Jay and his friend, actually a mutual friend of ours, were arguing about which is the better oatmeal stout, Sam Smith's or Goose Island, and Jay said Sam Smith's, and he did a review on this beer, Goose Island Oatmeal Stout, and he said, and he actually did kind of a side-by-side comparison, and he said Sam Smith's is way better. So I said, I'd like to decide, because the two of them keep arguing about which one's better. I never even had this one, so I think I'm in a kind of an ideal position to judge. It got a B+ on BeerDrop, like an 86 on Rate Beer. I like a good oatmeal stout. I don't think I've ever had anything by Goose Island. They're out of Chicago. There isn't much of a description on the bottle. It just says, oatmeal stout from Goose Island will make you forget every stout you've ever tasted. That's pretty ballsy. Luxurious, rich and creamy, brimming with oats and roasted malt. It's a dark, decadent treat. It doesn't say the ABV on here. I believe it was 5.1 on BeerDrop. It's odd because on the back it says serve in a balloon goblet glass. I don't have a balloon goblet. I do have like a red wine glass or a snifter, but this is a stout, so I'm just going to use a Guinness glass for it. In fact, this is actually the 16-ounce glass. All the other ones I have are 20 ounces. Kind of doing Jay's right down the middle thing here, but it's not making all that big of a head. Probably could have poured it a little more aggressively. I thought this might have been like, I guess that wouldn't have been a nitro, but it's it's that super dark ruby red body. Looks black, Got about a 1 finger, like a light brown head. It's foamy. I'm not seeing any carbonation in there. It smells pretty sweet. It smells similar to a lot of oatmeal stouts I've had. It's like a bitter chocolate and coffee smell. Alright, so let's dive into Goose Island Oatmeal Stout. Oh, you get a lot of flavor more in the finish than you do up front. Up front it's pretty sweet, a little creamy palate, but because it's not a nitro beer, it's not super creamy. A little bit of roastiness in there, and you get a nice sweet finish, and I get a nice chocolate aftertaste. Yeah, I like it. I like it more with each swig, although I'm only on my second swig. Yeah, I'm getting more of an intense chocolate and coffee taste now. It's a lot more of bitterness. Like a kind of a roasty flavor. I mean, that's par for the course with a stout, especially an oatmeal one. Getting kind of like it's like a toasted oats kind of flavor. Yeah, I like that. It's like there's a chocolate and coffee taste to it. You're getting it mostly on the finish. Up front, the mouthfeel is a little watery, but it's a lot more intense than Guinness, which Guinness, when you drink it, as soon as you take your first swig, all you taste is water. Well, this one you're getting a real stout flavor to it. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, I like this a lot. This would be a great session beer. And it's also like a good after-dinner beer, which is how I'm drinking it. It's pretty satisfying. I don't want to say like refreshing, like a summer beer, but for like as an alternative to dessert, I guess. It's pretty good. Yeah, this is a really good beer. Lots of flavor. As far as the mouthfeel and the drinkability, it's very soft in the mouth, super smooth. You're not going to get a hot bite or anything. There's no intense carbonation or anything like that. So it goes down, really, really smooth. And I do like there's a definite detectable chocolate and it's definitely more chocolate than coffee, but there's a little bit of coffee in there. So and it ends on a bitter note, but like a dark bitter chocolate, not like a milk chocolate. Yeah, it's a good beer. I think I'm gonna go 9 out of 10 on this one. I wouldn't quite say it's the best of the best because yes, it does taste good, but I've had other stouts that have just an even more intense taste to them, like Rogue, Shakespeare Chocolate, Sam Smith's Oatmeal, St. Ambroise Oatmeal. This is I think that actually this might work better as more of like a introductory oatmeal stout because it's, the oatmeal stouts they tend to be so intense that they're kind of for more experienced beer drinkers. This is a bit more pedestrian, and I would actually recommend this maybe over Sam Smith's to somebody that's never had an oatmeal stout before that wants to get into them. But but as a beer in itself, yeah, it's really good. I can see why it's getting those high grades on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate. But I'll side with Jay on this one. I think Sam Smith's is better. Sam Smith's has a little bit more intense flavor. But there's nothing wrong with this one at all, so I like it. I would drink it again, and I definitely recommend it. So again, 9 out of 10 for Goose Island Oatmeal Stout. And that's the last beer review of Season 6. And it's the last beer review for maybe the next 3 months. As you'll see in the video I'm posting right after this one about what's going on, what I'm doing for the next 3 months. And this is your first video of mine, welcome. Now I have 160 some other videos in the archives that you can dig through. And you could actually watch, if you watch 2 a day for the next 3 months, by the time you finish, by the time you get back to this one, I'll be home and I'll probably have recorded a new one. So anyways, I'm rambling on here, so thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in November. Bye.
Somebody brewed it, Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Review. Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.